Ashley Dvorkin with Fox411.com movie reviewer Justin Craig, here to tell us about a new Reese Witherspoon-led film in theaters now, a story of self-discovery and adventure called Wild. So, Justin, go for it. Tell us about Wild.
Wild is about a young woman who is trying to escape tragedy that's happened in her life. She's fleeing a kind of bad marriage. Her mother has passed away. She becomes a heroin addict, and then she just, to get rid of all of that, she just packs up all her stuff into this backpack, which they call Monster, and she takes, she hikes the Pacific Crest Trail, which goes from Texas all the way up to Canada. It's like over 1,000 miles, and she does this all by herself. So it's this kind of survival story. Not so much as being, surviving in the wilderness. There is that. You have a little bit of your typical kind of lost in the woods type of thing and trying to get by, but also surviving, life, your past and how to, create a new future for yourself after some really terrible things have happened. So it's an overall really beautiful story and an incredible performance by Reese Witherspoon. Probably the best I've ever seen Reese. I mean, she won an Oscar a few years ago. I predict that she's going to win another Oscar, and I think this is a little bit more deserved than her previous win.
Well, so let's talk about the performance. Yeah. So a lot of screen time, I assume, because it's this journey.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then physical and emotional challenges. So tell us about
Yeah, it's
those.
all there. I mean, this is an actor's dream role. Because you do have it all. You have the physical part, and then you have the emotional part. And it pretty much is, 90% of the movie is just Reese Witherspoon. But it does cut back to her past quite frequently. It's really well edited, so this will be up for editing too. And that really moves the film along. So the past deals a lot with Laura Dern, who plays Reese Witherspoon's mother. And the relationship the two have is pretty incredible, and the two working together, it really elevates both performances, and they do such a great job. So going back and forth, it really moves the film along, and that's it.
Yeah, and so speaking of Oscar time, this is by the director of Dallas Buyers Club.
I know,
Talk about the style of the film.
Okay, so yes, say if Reese Witherspoon wins an Oscar, that's going to be 2 Oscars in a row for this director, for his actors, because last year Matthew McConaughey won. So if she wins, I mean, everybody's going to be clamoring to work with this guy. And it's also written by Nick Hornby. He's a great writer, and he, About a Boy and all that. So he really made this film work as a writer. And like I said, it cuts back and forth, so you're getting a lot of the past, and you're getting a little bit of snippets of Reese's relationships over the time. It's almost like a Rubik's Cube, and as the film progresses, all the colors kind of line up until the end when it all makes this perfect pattern. And it's a really well told story and beautifully acted. I definitely recommend this.
Now, do you recommend it for both audiences who are looking to start watching Oscar contenders and more mainstream audience, like in the theater? Do you recommend it for all?
Yes, it's a very accessible movie. And, fans of Reese Witherspoon, you're in for a treat, because this, I swear, this is the best thing she's ever done. But definitely an Oscar contender, especially for actress. So you'll see that up there.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Justin. You can find Justin's full review on Fox411.com. And, of course, comment and tweet us at Fox411. Let us know your thoughts on this and all of this week's new movies. As always, thanks so much for joining us.